What's up everyone, how are we all? It's Simon back here again for some Slaughter Mania for you. Hope you all keep safe. Sunday night, very cold. Very cold. And obviously, I say my bed's near the window, so it sort of doesn't help when you get a bit of breeze in the back of your neck. Anyway, this is today's news, so I'll sort of, like I say, got a little bit to catch up on, obviously, from yesterday's sort of weird shenanigans and lots of money. So there we go. So we've got quite a bit of news today, as you can sort of see. So I thought the blast sort of thing finished today, but it still hasn't. So it finishes tomorrow, sorry. So all we're going to do is, so, now Slaughter Mania got an official YouTube channel. I might sort of see if I can join that. Anyway, so we'll collect the sort of the bonus another time. And like I say, it's not really sort of massively important. So spin 60 times, so we'll go on that. So what we'll do is we'll go on to the sort of new game that is about at the moment, so we'll have a crack on with that. Mark the Sorcerer, which is a bit of a weird name.
Let the sorcery flow.
Okay, lovely job. So yeah, so last night, sort of weird sort of things happening. Don't press that, oh well. Just watching this 2 seconds. No, sorry, just watching somebody's on for a 9 darter in darts. Anyway, getting back into sort of recording. Just watching the darts. So yeah, yeah, I had recording problems yesterday for some reason. I sort of managed to get through the blast dash, which was a nightmare, and then got to the like I say, so I mean, I got the job done in the end. I managed to get all the dashes done, which was marvellous. So very sort of obviously happy with that. But that wasn't the problem. Well, it's not probably if I successfully done all the dashes. What the problem was, but for some reason my phone stopped recording altogether. Now I don't know why it did that. If I pressed the record button, then fair enough, but I didn't. It stopped recording, and then for some reason. And then when it stopped recording, it was around about 9 minutes through, and then all of a sudden I went to go look at my files on the phone, because obviously that's where it sort of all goes when you finish recording, folks, and it wasn't on there. So not only the actual part sort of stopped, it wasn't on my files neither. So I don't know what's I don't know what's going on, folks. So I sort of really sort of puzzled me. So yeah, so well confused, but then obviously sort of missed out a dash, which was, I can't remember what it was now, but I did miss out a dash, so apologies for that. But like I say, it was no fault through my own sort of thing. So a little bit annoyed, but what can you do? So anyway, let's get these spins sort of manually, because they're taking far too long. So yeah, so well confused there. Also, as you sort of see, I've lost quite a bit of money as well, so down to about 17 trill now. So it seems to be a jinx every time I record, folks, because I never win. So, but we did get some bits on snakes and ladders. Did pick up some ace packs, but nothing sort of really sort of new or special. So, but got it. But I got the dashes done, which was the main key, obviously. So it's like, sort of hoping we can continue, and obviously, like I say, from we did yesterday, I managed to do some dashes. There was a super dash, which was to level up so many times, which we could have probably done, but like I say, unfortunately, I think that's sort of run out now. I think so. I don't think I can even sort of attempt it now. So, probably a sort of a new super dash. But anyway, so yeah, so the time I spent on this game, what do I give it a rating of? Well, I've had the scatter, and it seems to be sort of okay. It's not a bad game. Plus you get some sort of wins with the crystal balls as well, sort of thing. Free spins, like I said, are very good, because it's sort of like the act is like Sticky Wild, which is really good. Can we get scatter? Can we get scatter? No, of course we can. So yeah, so overall, I'll give it a solid 7. I think it's good. It gives you sort of not bad. I mean, it doesn't give you as big as wins as you think it might do. I'll give it a solid sort of 6, 7, sort of something like that. So overall, pretty decent. So very sort of not a bad new game. I mean, so some of the new games I've got better recently. Apart from the one before this, which I think was another sort of Lucy sort of game. It sort of looks okay, but it's sort of too much sort of going on sort of thing, which I'm not going to get into. But anyway, so we're almost on into finishing the first dash, which is very nice, and we'll roll straight into, hopefully, we'll get a chance to play something different. Oh, this will be nice. Come on, surely you've got to give me a scatter at least one of these wheels. Oh, I'm shocked, I can't make that one bit. But anyway, dash 1 is down and done, so there we go. So not a massive amount of dash points there. So win 1.6 trill, so quite a bit of dosh to try and win here, folks. And no doubt it sort of messed up at some point. So we got the scatter bonus, which is nice. So I was literally going to leave this. I didn't mean to press that, so that was sort of a bit of a lucky sort of spin, I suppose. So like I say, these are not too bad, but the gamble is the gamble. Like I say, you can do it with no free spins. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to actually collect 11. It sort of does sort of double up sort of thing, but like I say, at the end of the day, you can get 20 free spins, but you're taking a gamble. So like I say, if you get all the way to like 17 spins, the one before 20, you're sort of going to miss out. Yes, it's 9 spins more. But I'd rather sort of not, so let's see what we can get. So, like I say, it's very good free spin wise. If you get the crystal ball things, as you can sort of tell.
Nice.
Very good. Like I say, the more crystal balls the better, because all times and this and that, so very sort of overjoyed with it.
Magical.
You could end up roughly about 400 bill here, I reckon. That's handy, just get it off. What we want is like bigger symbols, not sort of like the numbers and that.
Excellent.
So far, so good.
Excellent.
Very nice. 3 to go, or 2 to go.
Otherworldly.
We're going to end up with a trillion there, thanks. And there we go. So a nice big win to start the second dash. Very nicely done. Could say that was sort of quite fleet. Oh, my cat's staring at me. What's the matter, Tommy? That's a bit weird. So let's come off the game. So like I say, I mean, free spins wise, it's such an amazing game. Like I say, some of the new games have got better recently. Like I say, also I'm in the Slotto Club, just to let you people know as well. I am back into that. So going from like the new game sort of thing, like the Sorcerer, solid, I give it a 7. Future Builder, not really sort of played it enough to sort of, yeah, Lost Treasures, it's sort of okay, I give that a 6. Snakes and Ladders, I'll probably give that a 6. The Zeus Colossal Winds, I'll give that probably 5. It's not as good as I thought it might be. The Round Trip Lucy's, it's just, well, it's terrible. Never had free spins on it in my life, so King of the North, you know, I'm not going to go through all the games. A sort of decent game as well. So let's get into something else. So we're going to probably go into the Snakes and Ladders, because I think that's where it's sort of at the moment. So pick up some cheeky nice wins along the way, hopefully, and get some cheeky free spins. So let's move in and crack on. So yeah, so like I say, been sort of doing a bit of Christmas decorating today. Decoration, should I say? And yeah, sort of put the tree up and stuff and that, and sort of brother sort of helped out with this and that. So and his partner, so much appreciated as always. Not really sort of much going on here, so I think we might actually come out of this one. Yes, it's close to sort of towards the end when they spin the dice, but there's only sort of literally one opportunity of getting the dash. What am I on about? Getting free spins. Sorry, so not going to sort of bother with it. So let's go to. Well, it says hot slot. We're going to go to that, but it's more than likely not going to be a hot slot. This is going to be probably terrible. Well, I don't know, there's only one there already. Let's have a little play just for the time being. Let's play for the minute and a half. See if we can actually activate some free spins or sort of instant wins. My phone's gone very, very glitchy, so no idea what happened there, folks. So apologies for that. So yeah, so I've been sort of uploading some sort of like weird mystery sort of games, puzzle solving games, like you go into sort of a story sort of thing, of your sort of a character and sort of like you're a bit like a sort of a detective in a weird sort of way, and there's like a couple of them are sort of like horror games, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to sort of do some recording. What I will do, and obviously I sort of won't be playing them blind because I sort of want to know sort of what I'm doing, so I'm going to sort of play it first, and then sort of once I get sort of slightly used to it, I'll start doing it. Also, I could be sort of recording from a PlayStation 4 as soon as probably tomorrow, I think, because of a family member of mine says he has a spare sort of headset, and so he might pop them over tomorrow, depending on what happens, because so he might. So, but anyway, so yeah, so doesn't appear like we're sort of activating any free spins here or instant win. So we'll probably move into something else before the end of the part. So yeah, so Blast Wipers are doing pretty well because we're up to the 4th sort of board, and obviously there's a lot of symbols there, and we're not going to really sort of get anything from that. So, but anyway, so what we are looking for, folks, we are looking for a 5. 5 would be nice, but probably won't. So here's 7, so not the number we wanted, but never mind. So let's move into a different, let's try one more floor differently, if we can't, if we sort of move into one where it's no good, then we'll just sort of go off the game and we'll move into something differently. So let's get into this. We'll try the hot slot again, as it says, so highly unlikely it's called. Well, I don't know why they bother with it, because I just think it's a load of rubbish. I think they just sort of entices you sort of in. So sort of similar situation. It's just one. So we're gonna come off this one, folks, and we're gonna go into a different game. Apologies if you can hear something coughing in the background. That is my cat. He's all right. He's just always obviously verbal bloody licking as always, little sausage. Alright, Tons. So what we're going to get into, we are going to get into a bit of Medusa magic. Probably thinking, why are you going to this one again? Well, I say, you never know what could happen. So we are going to plod on with this and hopefully get the wins we need. I'm going to bet a little bit more than I'm comfortable with. So I'm going to bet sort of run about 10 bill spin. And hopefully we can jump in. Well, hopefully, like I say, coulda, woulda, shoulda. He's already good. Right there, Toms. I do apologise, folks. So he's an old man, he is. So I think he works out he's a year older than my youngest niece, and he's now, I think he's like 12 or 13 or something like that. So he's 13. So he's getting on a bit, bless him. As soon as they reach sort of double figures, he's sort of calling as the old cat. So the cat fees. I think he's about 9 or something like that, 9 or 10. Right, so a couple of old pussycats we got, so, but anyway, so like I say, we are going just to continue sort of, hopefully we can get this part done, this dash done before the end of the part. So we've got a roundabout just over a minute to go. You're nice, so lucky. So another mega win like that, and I think the job will be done. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully quickly you can get to see what we got for the next dash. And yeah, and then sort of go straight into part 2, as always. So, and there we go, that should be job done. And there we go. So 2 dashes done, which has worked out absolutely marvellous for me. I'll just sort of, like I say, show you where we're at. So 71 billion coins in a single spin 8 times. So we're going to probably have to bet even more, folks, and stay on the same game, which is a pain in the bum, but what can you do? So anyway, so let me just sort of quickly show you before we go and come off, and oh, so we have got the super up dash for another 6 hours, so could actually do that. So the current situation, like I said, well, wait, let me look at the thingy. So anyway, I can't sort of look at it. No, it's some reason it won't let me look. That's weird, that's new. Anyway, folks, that will be it for the first part of today's slot. So I will be back straight away in just a second for the second part. And I shall catch you then. So take care and stay safe, people. And I shall speak to you all soon for more Slotomania. Bye-bye, everyone.